A Course in Miracles Workbook, Lesson 6. I am upset because I see something that is not there.
This lesson teaches that we are never upset for the reason we think, because our feelings come from our own thoughts, not from anything outside of us. When we look with fear, the world becomes a dream made by the mind, and we forget the truth of God's love. But when we pause and ask to see with love instead of fear, our minds grow calm, the world becomes clearer, and we remember the peace that comes from choosing truth.
The practice for this lesson is much like the ones before it. Each time you feel upset, you should say what kind of feelings you have, such as scared, angry, sad, or worried, and also what you think is causing it. Be very clear each time you use the idea. For example, I am angry at blank because I see something that is not there. I am worried about blank because I see something that is not there. This helps you remember that your feelings come from how you are seeing things, not from what is really happening.
This lesson teaches you to notice your feelings when you feel upset. When you feel angry, scared, sad, or worried, you name the feeling and what you think caused it. Then you remind yourself that the feeling comes from how you are looking at the situation, not from what is really happening. This helps you learn that changing how you see things can help you feel calm again.
Today's idea can be used anytime you start to feel upset. You can practice it as often as you need throughout the day. There should be 3 or 4 practice periods when you stop for a few minutes to work with it more carefully. Before each practice, take a quiet moment to look inside your mind and notice what thoughts are making you feel upset. Then use the idea with each one you find.
This lesson reminds you that whenever you feel upset, peace can return by looking at your thoughts instead of blaming what is outside you. It teaches that anger, sadness, and worry come from fearful thinking, not from what is really happening. When you admit that you are upset because you are seeing something that is not there, you begin to loosen fear's grip on your mind. As your thoughts change, the world seems gentler, and when you ask to see with love, calm and peace return, reminding you that nothing outside you has the power to take away your peace.
If you find it harder to use this idea with some thoughts than with others, remember what the Course teaches about upsets. There are no small upsets because they all disturb your peace in the same way. It does not matter if something seems big or small. Any upset takes away your peace. Also remember that you cannot keep one type of upset and let the others go. They are all the same in purpose, which is to hide your peace from you. For this practice, treat every upset the same way. Whether you feel angry, sad, or afraid, use the idea for all of them so your mind can learn that peace is always possible.
This means that every time you feel upset, whether it seems small or big, the same thing is happening because your peace is being disturbed. The Course teaches that even little upsets block our awareness of God's love, so all of them matter and deserve the same gentle practice. When we believe some problems are bigger than others, we are really giving different names to the same fear that comes from forgetting God's love. Each time we let an upset go, we learn that peace is always possible. No form of anger, sadness, worry, or fear has power over our peace unless we give it that power, and God's love is always there to bring us back to peace.
I am upset because I see something that is not there. I am upset because I see something that is not there. I am upset because I see something that is not there.